Okay, I am here today to discuss another wonderful piece of shit that Smok has come out with. This thing. It is a pain in the flippin' ass to fill. You have to take it, the tank, damn near dismantle it, and you go through probably one of these a day, just trying to fill it. And it is the messiest thing in the world to fill. Like, I'm going to demonstrate how messy this is. Yeah. It's like sliding down the counter right now. That's just from filling it earlier today. It's like, and you got to try to be fast. I bite the thing because, well, it's just easier. And if you get half a tank out of it, you did a good job. Because this part here is the worst. Yeah, you will go through way more juice with this thing. You will spend a lot of time filling it. And this is, by the way, the smok V2. And it is just like the V22, I guess. It feels the same way. But, like, if they would have made it where the top came off, like, different, and had little holes to fill it with, that would have been great. But instead, you go through this, and then to top it off, it leaks like crazy through the little slits right there, like everything else.
Not crazy.
But I mean, I know everything leaks. They all leak, but this one really leaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn it off. I mean, it leaks like you're lucky to get a few hits out of it. So you got to fill it, smoke it, and be ready to fill it again after, or if you want to smoke again. So don't plan on smoking too much with it, because you will go through mad juice. You will go through mad everything. I have never went through so much juice in my life. See, now I need to fill it again because it's all leaking out when you're trying to screw this on. And it takes quite some time to screw it back on. See, it's still not on. So thank you to the retarded person who invented this wonderful piece of shit. And I wouldn't expect anything less from Smok, of course. I'm a knucklehead for giving them another shot, but I really thought these devices would last more than a month or two. But mod boxes do not last. They last, if you get a good 2 months out of it, you did good. And I was kind of hoping, I was thinking you spend $80 on something that, well, it'd last maybe a year. I know, what was I thinking? But this thing was only $30, thank God. Because I have a feeling it's going to be finding its way to the trash can really soon. And not necessarily the trash can, but probably out the car window at some point when it dribbles down the front of me or whatever. There, it's on. And once it's on, you don't want to touch it too much. It's sliding down the thing. This whole area right here is now covered in oil. I just opened this not that long ago, and I've got that much left. So that is about how much you go through a day. Probably one of those a day. And they're saying that these last for months. These, no, not with one of these. This little tiny tank will, oh, I did good this time. I got it like halfway. But unfortunately it won't last that long. Yeah, you can close the vents on the bottom, but then you're looking at it not connecting anymore. So that was kind of a knucklehead move there too. So I think it's kind of their way of making sure that the juice company is staying in business so that you have to buy one of these a day. I think it would make more sense to buy a pack of cigarettes every day at $10 a pack. Okay, yeah. Whatever you do, don't touch it. Once it's on, don't touch it. But other than that, it's a great little device. It smokes good. Just leaks like, see, leaks like mad. And I am looking forward to going through this entire bottle of my favorite juice in one day. That's awesome. I'm being sarcastic. So, here we are again with this most awesome, another awesome one by Smok. Wouldn't expect anything less from them. Ooh, this guy is leaking good today. So I just wanted to put that out there. Here it is. Probably the biggest piece of shit they've ever made. Thank you, Smok. And I probably will never purchase from you again. I know I said that so many times, but this one is definitely takes the cake on pieces of shit. Thank you.